Well, it's gonna be a busy, busy day today. Last week, Christian was here working on the tile, got really far on the balcony. This week, he's gonna completely finish that up. I'm gonna continue working on the kitchen. Later tonight, we're taking the kids to Milan for a drone show, so that'll be really interesting. We've never seen a drone show. Lots going on, diving straight into it this morning. So I'm up here getting some shots for the morning and just, enjoying the view before the day starts off. And it dawned on me that today we're making some rather controversial decisions for our kitchen with regards to the color. Green. Yes, green is what we announced last week, but based on our reference image, based on a few sample colors, I think it's gonna work. Last night we bought some sample colors. It's time to paint up a few different doors and see if it actually works out. All right, so today's gonna be all about these steps, getting the tile on these steps, but first, there's a few more cut points up top on the balcony as, well, it's not the easiest balcony in the world to tile, that's for sure. All of these small little details like this, all around the edges, but then especially all of the stone, working around the balcony, all of that. It adds up to a lot of cuts, which makes his job a little bit difficult. So if you have any background in tile work, or I've seen tileists work in the past, then you'll know usually there's a large table saw for tiling that involves water. Well, both tile guys that I've worked with here in Italy don't use that. They just simply use an angle grinder with a cutting disc, do everything completely by hand, even those really precise, intricate cuts like what he was just doing. And of course, never hearing protection and always the famous Italian eye squint. All right, so for each of these stairs, we have a transition piece. This was the only one I could find. It was basically almost a pure black or a bright silver. And while bright silver definitely doesn't work, oh, it's more of a matte dark gray. So it'll add some nice contrast. It'll be close to matching this stair railing here. I could paint it to match. I've thought about that, but I just worry that it's just gonna chip over time as you step on it. So we're just gonna leave the properly powder coated color and call it a day. But these all need to be cut down, obviously, to meet the width of the stairs. So today I'm mostly switching to the doors and actually getting the color perfect and all of that, making sure that we're happy with the direction of the kitchen, designing it, all of that. But first, I just want to get a couple more boxes built and then we'll move on to the color. I need one more this size, but I only have huge full sheets. I don't want to have to cut one off of that. So I'm going to rob it off of my workstation, sand it up, and it'll be just fine. Oh no! Awesome work. Wow. That's, yeah. Supposed to nail it to this, but it nailed it to my work surface. Awesome.
So I normally will be making banana pancakes when we have an excess of bananas, but today I decided that I was not really in the mood to make pancakes because they take actually a really long time, and I wanted to try muffins. So I found a recipe that's basically the same ingredients, but we also have some blueberries in the fridge, so I want to use those up, and we're gonna make some blueberry muffins. So this recipe is super healthy. It's basically just bananas, eggs, peanut butter. I'm gonna add in some oats, some baking powder, some blueberries, and then so a little bit of maple syrup. So it's gonna be super healthy, super good for you, but also delicious. Actually, I don't know if they're delicious because I haven't made these yet, but I'm hoping that they're gonna be delicious. So whenever I go to the grocery store, I always buy extra bananas because we like to eat bananas just as a snack. But I love it when they get a little bit old and you can make pancakes or bread or muffins out of them. It's the best. Whoops.
Prego.
Grazie mille.
Grazie a voi.
Grazie.
Well, you guys know there has been a lot of change in our lives over the last couple of years, but one thing that has remained super consistent is our love for travel and exploring new cultures. And throughout the last couple of years, 4 or 5 years now, I think, we've been entrusting Olafly to keep us connected while we're traveling, and just super excited to have Olafly as a sponsor for today's video. So if you aren't aware, normally when you travel to a new country, you have to swap out that physical SIM card from within your phone in order to get a new plan when you travel, in order to stay connected to be able to use your phone. But with Olafly, they offer a digital eSIM that you can connect before you take off to your new destination. That way, immediately upon landing, right on the tarmac, before you even get into the airport, your cell phone works immediately. For me, what initially drew me to Olafly rather than other providers is the fact that they offer unlimited data to over 200 destinations worldwide. And right now they're offering a brand new benefit called Always On that offers you a free gigabyte of data every single month after you've purchased a new eSIM. That way on your next trip, if you arrive to the country forgetting to install an eSIM, the Always On benefit will kick in and give you coverage straight away. But my favorite use case for Always On is the fact that whenever you're traveling long distances, you inevitably have a long layover in some random country that you don't really need to buy an eSIM for. But because of Always On, you still can stay connected for that 3 or 4 hours for your layover before you ultimately arrive to your real destination. Also, if you're bouncing around from country to country, Olafly offers regional SIMs, such as throughout Europe, so that if you're bouncing from country to country, you can have a single eSIM that covers you throughout that journey. So if you guys haven't checked out Olafly, I highly recommend that you do. You can use our link or the QR code on screen now to purchase and install your first eSIM. And if you use the coupon code Voyagers, you get an extra 5% off your purchase. But with that, thank you so much to Olafly for sponsoring today's video. So you want a green kitchen. A green kitchen.
Yes.
A green kitchen.
Okay, I showed you the picture from Pinterest. It looks really good.
It does look really good. But if we don't get the exact color green, it's like, it could either be a disaster or it could be amazing, all depending on a very slight shade of green. At least that's my thought.
I do agree with you. The shade really matters because it could go from being like really, really ugly to being just absolutely perfect. So let's hope we get it right.
So last night we went to the store and we bought 3 samples of green, hoping that at least one of them is the right sample. I'm gonna go make some door mock-ups where there's a little bit of a weird cut pattern that we want in it, stripes and all of that. Just trust me, a green striped kitchen. Let's see if this works. Wow, that smells really good.
Smells good. I know. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to try these.
I'm gonna try it right now.
Okay, and they're really hot.
Ooh, it's hot.
I think this might be a winner. I'm thinking this might be a winner. It looks so good and it tastes, or it doesn't taste. I don't know yet how it tastes, but.
I'll tell you how it tastes. Are these
Okay.
chocolate chips in there? Or no, those are their
No,
blueberries.
blueberries.
Hot. No, that's really good.
Good.
But very hot. Too hot to drink. It'd also be really good with chocolate chips.
That would be.
But that's really good. None of us are willing to wait.
I know,
We're all
I keep
eating
telling
them
you.
steaming hot, and they're already half gone.
No, they're not. But yeah, everyone's being impatient. I keep saying they'll be better if you wait. They'll be better if you wait. But
All right, so we're about to find out just how crazy we are and if this is gonna work. I've labeled all of the bats, the colors, about 3, I think that goes here, this goes there, 3 paint samples. And then these are the stripes that I was referring to for the doors. And we'll see if any of these work. Already, I don't really like this one. I never thought I would be making a green kitchen. Or we'll see. We'll see if we make it, because if it doesn't work, we'll find something else. Honestly, I feel so silly right now painting these green samples. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to work. This is the one I painted first, and I immediately said no, but now I'm actually warming up to it. The big thing is it has to play nicely with the walnut color, because it's going to be like partially walnut, partially painted, partially walnut, partially green striped kitchen. If my dad is watching, he's cringing right now, I'm sure. I don't know. This one has more blue to it. This has more brown to it. Kind of leaning to the one with more brown. It's more of an olive green. But ultimately, Heather gets to decide. But this is a strong no, even if she chooses it. I'm not painting it that green. Alright, are you ready to see?
yes, please. Okay.
The walnut, obviously the stone. This is another core element.
Yes.
The bronze, copper,
I love how you bring the rug over.
The rug also, I mean, for real.
Yeah.
And then also, I had it in my pocket, these aged bronze handles.
Yes.
So these are all the
So
color
pretty.
elements that we're working with.
So
Okay,
you know.
option number 1.
Okay. Ooh, that's a little green.
Yep. Strong no.
It's a little too. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not what I'm thinking.
And the way the light catches it too is a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a little. That's too
strong no. This is like a dark blue green.
Okay.
Which it's not what we thought at first, but it's an option.
I mean, that's pretty. It is more blue than green. I don't know if it's perfect, but I do like that. I think it's really pretty, actually.
And then the last option, which I thought had the most potential, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know anymore. What do you think?
Ooh, I like that too. Let me move this because I want to.
Eventually we'll see it side by side, but
I like that.
I'm leaning toward, I don't know.
Okay, I like that, but it is much more bold in the green. Where this, I feel like, is more subtle. Like, obviously, it's more blue.
You probably can't even tell the difference.
I know.
No, you can a little bit.
They look
Depends
a bit blue and green.
The way the light hits it.
On the camera, I like this green better. But in
Yeah.
person, I don't know. I might like this one better. I don't know. They're different. I think both would work and give me the look I want.
Alexa, are we crazy for wanting to paint the kitchen green?
What do you think?
I mean, I've seen worse kind of kitchens.
I'm so nervous. I don't know.
I think it's the other one.
That feels safer to me. But
I
I'm
think
still
it's
not
more.
confident.
It feels more neutral than like green. And I'm not confident either. Oh no, I'm nervous now. If we can't get it right, it might be hideous. That's the problem. It doesn't look green anymore. But by itself, it's more of the color I want. That, yes. I think that's it. I really do. Yeah, because that looks, it's like, it looks really dark.
Well, in every spot, it's going to look different. So this is going to have a
Yeah.
little shadow. Over here is where the color is going to pop the most.
I think that's it. I think that's the one. I think that's it. Can we do one cabinet fully?
Huh?
Like, can we paint and install one?
A door.
A door.
Yeah.
So that then I can see the whole vision. So
I think
then
I'm
if
going
it's
to
like,
mount this onto it. And then
Yes.
just leave it in the kitchen the next couple of days.
Yeah, and see
as
how
the
we
light
feel.
hits it in different
I
areas.
think that's the one.
Because like this is a color that will change throughout the day as the
Yeah.
sun hit. As I walked in, I didn't like it at all as the sun hit it. But then now I got in here, I like it more.
Yeah.
So this right here gives you hopefully a good idea of what we're thinking, where you're actually playing with both the walnut color and the blue, green, gray, whatever that is, and possibly even like alternating to where like the edges of the doors are in walnut and the centers are in the green. But I don't know.
I think this is our best option right now. I want to go back.
Well, we've been staring at that color sample in different sections of the kitchen. It changes dramatically depending on which section of the kitchen it is, where the sun is at during the day. And I think we have our color, but I'm going to live with it for a couple of days, maybe a week before committing. So let me know if you think we're crazy. We probably are. But that faucet has a really cool story with it. I actually found that when we were traveling in Morocco. I was looking at Pinterest, or was it? It was Etsy. And I found this shop in Morocco that made beautiful bronze faucets. And I found out where they were and went to their shop, and I got to like pick out exactly how it was made, choose all the different pieces from the handle to the neck of the faucet and all the different pieces, got to watch them polish it up, and they ship all over the world. And I just thought it was kind of cool to be able to go and visit their shop since we had a trip planned to Marrakesh. But all of these little details that we're collecting as well as making by hand, I feel like it's all starting to come together, except maybe the color. Not 100% sure yet. Okay, that's really exciting. I didn't realize that we're going to be doing the stucco. Come si dice in inglese? He's decided that rather than moving on to the stairs, because the sun is just really beating down on the steps, it'd be better to grout this and work on the stairs in the morning when that mortar can set off properly. But I know it's hard to tell right now because it's kind of, smearing a dark color across everything. But I can tell that we did choose the right color of grout. That contrast is going to be really necessary to really show off all of the work that he's poured into this balcony. He said that this was the longest it took him to do this amount of area because the way we did the balcony railing as well as the pergola just made for a stupid amount of cuts. Technically, we probably should have done it differently, but you live and you learn.
Sorry, I'm like, it's a trash can made out of wood. You're gonna set the plastic thing.
It's gonna be one of those fancy pulled-out drawers with the trash in.
Nice.
Yeah. Ah, I did it! I did it again.
Oh no.
Let go for a second. Oh no,
No, it's fine.
Just barely stuck in. All right, so pull that side out to try to land it flush. Ah, wood is too thin.
Are you sure the trash can's gonna fit in there?
I measured it. Wait, you always trust me?
I usually trust you. I've learned to trust you. So we did go to Leroy Merlin last night, which is basically like a Lowe's or Home Depot. And I got some plants. So I'm so excited to set up this bathroom properly. We weren't really sure about the wooden stands, but I think with the plants, it's going to be amazing. You can really feel this whole space coming together, and I think the green is just such an important addition to this room. It really, really makes it feel like it's finished, like it's complete, and I'm very happy with it.
Era son giù tanto sporco.
Please go in easily. Pretty, please go in easily. No way. Little bit off, but basically on the first try. We'll call that good. Given my luck with not trash cans, with sliding drawers, that's pretty good. All right, so now it's time to see if my whole idea for a trash can in here is going to work. We'll take the existing trash can, do a little bit of modification. Hopefully it fits. Ouch, that's so hot. Look at that. That's luxury. Very pleased with that. Out of all the things on the to-do list, this trash can installed here, that is nice. Heather.
It works. It fits. I mean, I didn't doubt you. That sounded like I doubted you.
You did a little bit.
That's amazing. That's perfect.
It's nice, isn't it?
That works so nicely. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be a game changer.
I missed so much, but to see it all come together, it's unbelievably stunning. It's just really exciting because we've been working for so long get to this point of having the concrete covered up on the stairs, and to see that final tile go on is really encouraging. I was actually really nervous about this profile piece being black, but now that it's all come together, it really looks beautiful. It's been so hot, it's been hard to get this mortar to set off properly, but he's gone ahead and rigged up a tarp over top of the area that he's working just to make sure that the stairs stay in the shade, and he's been able to smash this out just in one day here. All right, well, today's the last day tiling. All tile will be completely finished after today. We did get a huge rainstorm last night, so he's a little bit worried about doing the actual grout in between the tiles today, so he wants to wait until Monday or Tuesday for that.
So last night we drove all the way into Milan because there was a special event going on, a Harry Potter drone show, which was so cool. The girls love Harry Potter, so we knew we had to go, but I was super impressed just all of the technology that goes into it. I couldn't imagine how many drones they actually had up in the air, but it was such a fun bonding experience for us as a family. The girls absolutely loved it.
Well, it has been a very long road coming here, getting to this point, but the balcony I would call finished. The tile is completely finished, both on the balcony as well as the stairs. We've got a little bit of a living room set up out here. We actually used this for a barbecue with our friends just a few days ago. Had a lovely grill out of chicken and steak and potatoes and vegetables and all the good stuff that a barbecue should entail. But to have this space with this view finally finished, could not be more pleased with the tile.
We still have some work to do to figure out exactly how we want it situated, but this is basically what I'm thinking. I really wanted a Turkish rug out here, but because of how naturally they're made, they kind of release dyes when it rains, so probably not the best idea for outside, so we got this rug instead, but some pillows to accent. I think it's really nice. We also have a table downstairs that's going to go out here, but we don't have a coffee table right now, so that's our inside coffee table until we build one.
For both of us, this has always been kind of the end goal of we cannot wait until this area here is finished and staged and free of construction, free of concrete all over the base of the terrace. And to have it finished, to have morning coffees here, to be able to look out at the view, plan life and talk and all of that good stuff. This is, for me, for us, the heart of the home. But with that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.